Not too bad a shape. Got a bad spot here. Looks like we got the English wheel in that I ordered. Just a cheapo off of Amazon. Guess we're gonna see how it works. But here it is. I'm gonna show you unboxing it, and we'll take a look at it together. Ba, 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 ba. 0.5, all the way from China. Seems pretty stout. It's at least together. These cute little feet got to go on to get it. Little bitty mandrel wheels, or anvils, or whatever they call them. Allen wrench. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, I think it weighs like 43 pounds or something. Doesn't seem too bad. Alright, got it set up. I didn't put the feet on it, just sitting in the vise, clamped down, holds it fairly stout. Ran a couple little test plates, test pieces. That one section that I had cut out on the lower piece of the door from a previous wreck, that had all the holes in it with some Bondo. It was wrinkled pretty good. I ran it through, got it all figured out, dialed in, probably a professional at this point. Went exactly how I wanted it to. Learned that these two anvils are perfectly parallel to each other. And I also learned that there's adjustment in there to make it better. So I expect everything to go just as planned, and I'll just wing it from here. Next step, I got to get that panel cut back out of that door. I have to remove the door lock. I believe that's going to be on my way. Make me a cut line. We'll see if we get it cut out tonight. Then I had to clean up all the junk on the backside. And then I'm going to proceed with running this panel. But with a smile. Stay tuned. Alright, got the door lock removed. You're going to see and hear a bunch of broken glass. That's what I told you about in the last video, what happened. I screwed up. So I'm going to set this down. I'm going to flip this thing back over. I'm going to tape off my cut line. And I'm going to remove the panel section again. And we're going to see how much I can run it on the new tool. Maybe even the planishing hammer. I don't know. I don't know which one's going to work well. We're going to figure it out together. Might be a whole lot more of what not to do. And lift. Perfect. All right, it's all freed up. Ta-da! Now the revealing. Yuck! Look at all that. I gotta clean all that up. Clean out some of the old Bondo holes. Then work it. Work it, work it. Get rid of all this junk in here. Guess it'd be a good time to address some of this stuff. Clean it up, grease it up. Do a little touch-up weld and repair here and there. Yeah. Alrighty. Need to do something with that thing there. It may be okay. Looks like I dropped the bolt out of it. That's great. Probably never find that again. Oh, wait, there it is. This would really be a good time to put the glass in it. For that. for the record, this is a terrible idea. It's the only one I got. Alright, I'm not going to lie. I've done a little bit of practicing on it. Off camera. Because I'm telling you, it's kind of like, remember that first time you started riding a bike? Without training wheels? Was a lot like that. You understand the general concept. But you were all over the place. That's kind of where I'm at. What I have done has gotten better, so that's good. I think I may have to maybe split the seam because I didn't have a good fit up. But I'm going to continue working this across. I have 2 flat anvils on here right now, which seems to be doing pretty good. I think I'll continue that trend all the way across. And then I might switch out to a different anvil that's got a little curve to it and see how that goes. So this is where we're at. Slow and boring. Or just really fun to watch because I don't know what I'm doing. Better. Not perfect. But I mean, what do you expect? All new to me. Let's try the other side. We're going to go back and try again. Alright, here we go. It's not terrible. Probably tack it at the top. That's going to be my toughest gap. Do that. Double check it on the way down. We're just going to go with it. Going to be good enough for me. Oh man. Ain't going to be good enough. I got a wrinkle here. I got to work that out. I'll get back to you. Now I know it's got a bunch of curve in it, but I don't feel too bad about it because I can push it down and fit it, and it holds the shape that it should. It may end up a little flat through here. It's got a little more curve here, but that is still so much better. I feel better about that. I still got to go back and finesse the edges of this weld a little bit here and there. And then, see, some of this come out pretty good. I mean, for my first go around, I'd say. It's not too bad. I feel better about putting Bondo over that and touching it up than I did the other mess. So we'll see how it goes. The only concern I got now really is welding this seam back together and maintaining that sharp corner right there and not causing a bunch of flex, bow, and you know what I mean, distortion there. So I may go ahead and use the MIG welder. I'm tempted to use my TIG welder, but I'm not really sure. I do have a pulse setting on my TIG machine, so maybe I'll do that. But you know, not everybody has that ability. Not everybody has that type of skill or that piece of equipment. So I'm kind of pulled by it. I may MIG because I run out of patience. I may try both. I don't know. TIG would be cleaner, that's for sure. We'll see how it goes. Well, panel's going back on. Start tacking it in place. Pretty happy with the outcome. It's not great. It's still got some dips in it, but it's better than what I had it. Not as good as it could be. But you know what? I want to go with it anyway and see how it turns out. Hopefully it doesn't end up with a bunch of big black spots in it. We'll see. I'm gonna start tacking All right, so I'm mostly happy with it. What I'm not happy with is through here. When I compare it to the other door, this should pretty much be on the same plane all the way across there. I've got a dip in this. I know that it's going to shrink and it's going to get worse. Not exactly sure how I'm going to fix it yet. I'll get back to you. All right, so it's still not great. It's better. I was able to reach to the inside through the very, very few large holes that I can get my hand in. Push out from the inside while trying to tack it. That proved that was quite the challenge. I didn't expect it to get better. I expected it to get worse as I attempt to weld through there. I may go ahead and switch to the TIG welder. It'll take me a minute to get set up on it if I've got enough time tonight. And I may start that process of trying to go across this, see how it goes. I just really didn't want to have to like completely reshape that edge right there with Bondo, but it looks like I might have to an extent. As long as I can keep the shrinkage down. TIG welding is going to be slow and I'll be able to bounce around. Maybe it will be some bad. Maybe I'll get set up for that. Alright, so I tried the TIG. Tried to set it on a really low pulse setting. Just couldn't get it to burn as cool as I wanted, and with the spacing between the tacks, what I ran into basically is as I was trying to heat it up, even just using like 0.35 thousandths wire to try to keep it to a minimum, the material was shifting on me before I could get my tack fully tied into both pieces of material. I needed something that was going to freeze faster, that I could control a little bit more of, so I ended up going back to the MIG. I've already, as you can probably see, went through and I've been working my way around slowly, spacing everything out, at least down the front, the back, and across that seam. Now, it's probably just going to be, it is what it's going to be. That's okay, because it's my truck, and I'm going to enjoy it regardless. But I know that I've learned a lot, and I know that I've had my hands in on it, and good, bad, right, or wrong. Maybe one day I'll learn from somebody who knows better than me, or with time I'll become that guy. All right, there it is. See that seam? I was able to get some of it rolled out. I got this seam somewhat rolled out. I have a little too much curve here. It's a little more flat here. You know what? It is what it is. So we're gonna go with it. Just got done wiping it down with some mineral spirits. I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to get the Bondo out, get that set up, get a station set up, and then probably start laying the Bondo on it. Got a pretty good coat on there, a little thick. Should help out with getting the low spots filled in. It's going to be a whole lot of sanding. I guess that's just all part of it. Let me show you a little closer what we got. It's not great, but it's good enough for what I'm doing. All right, as you can see, I don't have the best coverage. I got some ugly spots here and there, but like I said, I'm fighting with that quick setup Bondo, so we'll sand all this off after it cures and go from there. See how it looks when we're done. Making progress, getting better. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Let this stuff dry. Ended up putting on more than I thought I would. That's okay. I'll just get some more sanding. It was low over here below the mirror. Needed to get some build up there. Hopefully tomorrow, after this last sanding, it'll be good enough to hit with some high build primer. Let that dry, and then I'll go back over it and we'll see what it looks like. If I got to do any more Bondo, I will. Maybe tomorrow, by tomorrow evening, maybe, we'll go ahead and get some tape on it, and we'll get some primer built on it. And, all right, we're back Sunday afternoon. I've been at it for a little while, recoating, sanding, recoating, sanding, recoating, sanding. Trying to get this body line somewhat better. There's still a little area here that's not going to be right, but I'm tired of fooling with it. It's not going to be a show vehicle. But anyway, enough of that. Put a final skim coat on in some areas where I had some scuffs and scratches I just wasn't able to get completely worked out. I'm going to let that set up and dry. Hopefully this will be the last sanding of the Bondo, which I'm looking forward to the most because I'm tired of doing it. And then with any luck, I'll start putting some sealer primer on it and start that next step. I suspect maybe one or two of you guys might ask, what was I using? I'm new at this. I found some stuff online. This K-block, it's kind of flexible. As you can see, I've been using it. It's got a vinyl backing on it. And you just buy this self-adhesive sandpaper here. Comes in a big roll. Get it whatever grit you need. This comes with a 9-inch, 16.5, and a 24-inch block, which I have not used. They're still in the container, in the box. These will be the two primers that I'll be using. Most likely this one, probably this. This is a filler primer, high build, so this will take care of any final small imperfections. I'll put that on probably, hopefully today. I don't know, I'm running out of time. But it takes a little time to dry before you can sand it. So I'll look, do the math, see how much time it's going to take versus what time it is right now. Alright, this stuff seems to flash off pretty quick. I'll give that a few minutes. Hit it with some high build primer. We'll let that dry overnight. Come back tomorrow. Eventually I gotta clean up this side from all the welding. But that'll be another day. See a spot there I'm not happy with. And there. That dry for the night. Maybe do some light sanding on it tomorrow. Touch up those couple of spots I don't like. We'll go from there. Making progress. Alright, we're back with the door. Been a few days, sick this past week. So it kind of slowed me down on it. I'm going to go ahead and hit it with some 120 grit, I guess, just to kind of clean up some of that high build. And I got a spray can of paint, tractor paint. Probably not near as close as I'd like it to be, but it'll be better than gray, and it should get me by until I come up with a better plan for next time. So that's what we're going to do right now. Oops. We'll finish sanding like this. Hopefully I didn't damage it too bad. Got more shine than what I want. We're going to go with the old International Harvester. It's the wrong color. Oh well, it'll work for now. We'll see how this turns out. May end up doing the whole outside of the door. I still have to do some prep work and paint on the back, but we're making progress, so stick around. Alright, let's see how bad this doesn't match. set up, tack up. Maybe we can get a second coat on it tonight, and then we'll let it dry tonight. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow. All right, minute to minute. Not liking what I see. Okay. It was recoat within an hour, or wait, 24 or 48. Let me look. Or full dry, and I'll recoat after 48 hours. I don't have time for that. All right, that's what we're going with. It's not great. I see a lot of imperfections. It's perfect. Then again, it might be the paint fumes. I'm calling it a night. Thanks for watching. Next video will probably have this fully finished up. Probably the whole front all done. Because I got some more taping off and stuff to do, and I got to bolt the mirror back in place. But this should finish this video up. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it.